And also for restrictive covenant, uh, like how the way I understood it is, let's say you buy a house in a community where you're paying let's say an HOA fee,
Yeah.
like you have a chain link because you're backing onto something like green space. You can't change that and put a wooden fence there, or you can't change the architectural. Is that what restrictive covenant is? And it's always on the title if there is one?
Okay, so here's another example of a title. So with this one here, it will say when there's a restrictive covenant, it will say restrictive covenant. Okay. So when that community was developed, they had some architectural guidelines. They said, we want all the houses in the community have siding, this particular type of siding on the houses, or this is where the garage should be located, or this is how much. So, like ours, for example, will have things like you need to have 2 trees in your front yard, or you need to have 3 or 6 bushes or something like that, right? So basically, the whole point of the architectural guidelines is that the properties that are in that area would then conform to what the vision was of that area when it was first conceived. So when the developer developed the community, what was their vision? Right? How did they want the community to look? And usually it's nice. And this is why the restrictive covenants will then go on the title. So that's like whoever purchases the property down the road, because developers are only there initially. So they can make the initial setup for the property, but then somebody can come and then rip out the front yard and pave it, for example. And that's not what the intention is, because if one property looks one way, the other property looks the other way, and everybody's doing whatever they want, then the value of all the properties in that area could go down depending on the type of renovations or changes people are making. And that's not ideal. So that's why restrictive covenant is there. And usually there's a homeowners association that generally goes with that as well. So homeowners association, one of their roles is to maintain the area. So they want to maintain the look and feel of the area. So everybody's property values are maintained, right? So somebody's not coming in and doing sloppy work, or, have no design sense, and they destroy the look and feel of the community. So they don't want that. So restrictive covenant has to do with architectural details. That means how the property looks. And part of that would be the type of siding, the type of roof, how high the fence can be, what type of fence it can be. All those things will be part of that.